Well, we're here at Scott Stadium with Jerry Ratcliffe and John Shiffwood. 38-0 final score. Tech giving it to the Cavaliers. I'll start with you, Jerry. Just your quick general impressions here.
Well, we thought it was going to be a competitive game, and we were wrong. It was, I think, in years past, Virginia would a lot of times stumble out of the blocks and snowball on them early and get out of control. This time, I think Virginia kind of self-imploded in the second half. They had a chance to get back in it and make it close, but they just couldn't really sustain anything. I think they had 6 trips into the Tech territory, got nothing out of it. Then the 3 or 4 turnovers, and you got to hand it to Tech. That's a good football team, and David Wilson showed just why he is an All-American running back, in my opinion. And Logan Thomas is a moose. He's a load. I don't know how you tackle that guy. It's like trying to tackle a bull or something. But I think Virginia Tech really outplayed Virginia in every phase of the game tonight. And, they'll be good. I think they'll win the championship, the ACC championship.
You pretty much concur?
Yeah, I think it comes down to missed opportunities. Like Hoot said, Virginia crossed the 50-yard line 6 times. They got to the red zone 3 times, came up with no points at all. I think the big play in the game was that 4th and 2 early on in the game where Virginia went for it when it was 7-0 and they didn't get it. From there, Tech really gained the momentum and just really didn't struggle after that. So a lot of missed opportunities for Virginia. They were in it early, but they kind of let things snowball on them, and it got ugly really fast in the second half.
And where do we go from here now? If you're a Virginia fan, you just wait, and what kind of bowls are they in the running here for?
Well, you lick your wounds here for a couple of weeks. You got the Sun Bowl, you've got the Champ Sports Bowl, maybe the Belk Bowl, maybe the Music City Bowl. One of those 4 bowls is probably where you're heading. That's going to be a pretty good game for Virginia. You're 8-4. If you look at it in a broader spectrum outside of today, it's been a great season for Virginia, a lot better than people thought. And we can talk about a bowl game for now. The season's not over. We can talk about the postseason, and Virginia can still end the season on a high note, and everyone can go into the offseason really, really happy.
Well, I know Hootie was looking personally forward to that trip to El Paso, possibly with Jay Jenkins and Doug Dowdy in the car and all those Hardys along the way.
That's right. 365 days worth of Hardys in 2 weeks, right?
That's one of the possibilities, though, huh? El Paso.
It's a possibility. If I were a betting man, I would probably guess the Music City Bowl in Nashville right now. But
that's my stomping grounds, Nash Vegas.
Grounds. You'll have to
Vandy.
go with us and show us the sights.
Yeah, let's not get carried away here. So, any final thoughts from this game? 38-0. How does Virginia kind of put this in their rearview mirror here?
They just have to forget it. Then we'll have plenty of time between now and the bowl game. And what they've done this year, they can't let this one-sided loss take away from them. They still won 8 games. They have a chance to go 9-4, and not many Virginia teams have won 9 games over the years. So, they have to count this as a very successful season. Part of the turnaround may be a little bit faster than people anticipated. They have got nothing to hang their heads about. There's still a gap between Virginia and Virginia Tech, but they can work and chip away at it year by year until they finally catch up with them. But nothing to hang their heads about. It's been a successful year, and again, a chance to go out with a splash.
A splash, and you pretty much agree with that, Mr. Shiffwood.
Yeah, again, you got to look at it in a broader spectrum. Just forget about today. Virginia's 8-4. They're going to a bowl game. It's a lot better than a lot of people would have thought they would have done early in the year. Just put this behind you, and this has still been a great season for Virginia. So nothing to hang your head about. Virginia Tech's a top 5 football team, and they showed it today. So Virginia just has to move on and grow from this and get better.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.